Well, we don't have a count yet because we were in the midst of a shift change. But what I do know is that we do have enough officers to cover us through the night. And our streets won't be any less safe because of the number of officers who've called out. But it's just my hope again that our officers will remember the commitment that they made when they held up their hand and they were sworn in as police officers in the city of Atlanta. We do, but the good thing is that we are not the only agency in Atlanta. We have other partners across the metropolitan area, including assistance from the state and from the county and from other jurisdictions. So we will be fine. The thing that I'm most concerned about is how we repair the morale in our police department and how do we ensure that our communities are safe as they interact with our police officers. I've not spoken directly to the union today, but I'm sure that we will be in contact with them. I've been in contact with our interim police chief. And listen, there's no playbook for what we are dealing with right now across this country. And so what I do know is that we have a lot of men and women who work for our police department who care about this city and they work each and every day with integrity and with honest interactions with our communities. And so those are the people who I expect will show up for work. And if we have officers who don't want bad officers weeded out of the force, then that's another conversation that we need to have with all of our officers. Because when we're talking about fixing what's wrong with our police department and what's happening in our communities is just as much for the protection of our communities as it is for our police officers. Well, right now we are covered with our force because we have some officers who are staying on a bit longer to cover a longer shift to make up the difference. But we've already notified many of our other partners just in case we need to call others in. But we're fine. I think our true test will be likely tomorrow. But I don't have any concerns about where we are this evening. You know what, Chris? I take it one day at a time, and in the morning we'll start over it and we'll see what we have before us. But again, this is an independently elected district attorney. I didn't talk with the district attorney before he went forward with these charges. These are charges that he decided to bring against our officers, and we will see how justice will be served for Mr. Brooks, and we'll see what the outcome is with these officers. But meanwhile, we have communities that we still need to protect, and it's my hope in the same way that I kept my word to our officers when it came to that historic pay raise, they'll keep their word to the people of Atlanta.